Hey guys, Ashley here, and I haven't uploaded in so long. Life has just been so busy, and I am going through a transition in my career right now. I got accepted at a position for a local hospital in my area, and I start next month, August 21st. Now, there's a plane going overhead. Now, I wasn't expecting this position at all. It just came out of the blue. And, I just got offered the opportunity. So I just took the chance. I did the interview. I did the second interview, and they offered me the position. Signed my offer letter and everything. So this position is going to pay a lot higher. The pay rate is about the same, but because it's full-time instead of commission-based, at the gym, I am able to make a lot more. But what my plan is to live on the same expenses as if I'm making what I was making at the gym, or cut it down even more. At one point I cut my expenses all the way down to $500 a month for several months in a row to pay off my credit card debt. That was a struggle, but I know I have it in me to do it again if I just stop eating out and focus on the bare necessities. So I am going to take that extra income that is not related to my expenses. I am going to save half, invest half, and use another portion to invest back into my business. Because as great as this role is for the hospital, I'm not planning to work there for more than 5-6 years. I really just want to build a safety cushion to where I don't have to work for a physical job in my mid-30s when I start having a family and children, because I want to be present for them. I want to have a business that sustains itself, where I have assistants or just a system that's automated where I can have clients and still help them get results while also being present for my future family. And I know that when I'm going to be in my mid-30s, I want to make sure that I put all my attention and energy and focus on my family, on the home life. But I also still want to have a source of income, a business. I still want to have impact for, women around the country, around the world that are struggling with just fat loss and injuries and menopause and all of these different things, joint pain, and still provide value in that sense, because it's something that I get so much satisfaction from, seeing people get better over time. And when it came to just accepting this position, I had to come to a reality of, should I turn something that could be a good possibility down because I want to pursue my business? Or should I accept this opportunity to propel my business? And I decided this can be a launch pad for my business. It can be the cash flow that I need to build an emergency fund, to invest into my retirement, to have benefits for now. and still focus on impact with my business. Still have the flexibility and freedom to build something, because I'm still in my 20s. I'm not in a rush to have a family right now, but I do know that once I hit my mid-30s, I want to be super present for my family. I don't want to be working a full-time job like everybody else. I want to be able to work from home and be present with my family, like spend as much time as I can with them. And I'm looking forward to being a mother in the future. I've never really talked about this stuff publicly. I can't talk. I've never spoken about this publicly, but my mom passed away when I was 14. I didn't have that experience of time and support and nurturing as I got into my late teens and early 20s. And it was difficult and it was challenging, but I was able to make it through. And I know one of my biggest regrets was not spending more time with her when she was in the hospital. Every time we would go to the hospital, we would get dropped off, but because there wasn't any internet at the house, we would just go to the playroom and watch anime on our computers as a form of escape, and just occupy ourselves with technology. And her hospital room was right across the hallway. And I just regret not spending more time with her, not being with her more in her last moments, and to just build a deeper bond and a deeper connection with her before she passed away. And to this day, that it saddens me, just not knowing how fragile time is. You only get a moment in your life once. This moment passes by, and then the next passes by, and you can never get that time back. You can never turn back the clock. And I want to live a life of no regrets when I have my future family, and when I start to age and become a grandmother. That's one of the joys that I'm looking forward to as well. And just be there for my family. Just be nurturing, be supportive, be caring, and have my full energy invested into building a village. It doesn't even have to be my own children. It could be the children that I mentor. It could be the children that my children's are friends with. I just see myself as being this role model for other women, for other children. And I just want to carry that level of impact to the world, because it's just different when you don't grow up with a mother, especially in your late teens or adolescence. And I didn't even know this would take a turn into this direction, but this just makes me want to tap back into my why of all of this, of why I'm doing this. I'm not doing this just for the money. I'm not doing this for fame. I'm not doing this for status. I am doing this because I want the impact, and I want a healthy family. I want to change people's lives from the inside out, change people's hearts, because we live in a dark world. We live in a very cold, cold world. And there's so much chaos and destruction and sinister plans in place for children, for women, for men, that just causes so much pain and trauma. And I want to be a source of happiness. It's a little loud on this road. Hold on, let me cross the street. Yeah, there's so much pain and trauma in this world. And I want to be a light in this world. You know, that's what Jesus calls us to be as disciples of him. And yes, it would be nice to have a couple of luxury items, but I'm not doing it for that either. Like, I'm really just doing it to have an impact, to touch people's lives, because I've gotten the greatest satisfaction from seeing people light up and smile and be happy and be joyful and just have a positive shift in attitude. Like, that's something that's priceless to me. And through working with people in my personal training field and just coaching people through the other side of a goal that they didn't think that they could accomplish, and seeing them light up when their body scans come back great, when their clothes start to fit less, their dresses look better, they're able to get into a smaller dress size. Like, those little things really bring joy into me, because it's not just a physical transformation, it's a mental transformation, it's a spiritual transformation, because you're lighter, you have less weight that you're carrying on to, you're more positive, and that right there is just priceless to me. So I'm just welcoming this new chapter in my life. I hope that I am able to have more impact, that I'm able to put out more of these types of videos. Maybe I'll hire an editor, one of my friends. I've asked him several times about prices and I still haven't gone to him yet. So maybe I'll hire an editor to keep up with these videos and be more consistent, and also keep them more engaging. And just reinvest back into the business, build a life that I don't need a vacation from, a life that is so satisfying and so joyful. And I don't know the full direction of my life, guys. Hopefully you can hear me too, because it is very loud on this busy road. But I don't know the full direction of my life. All I know is that I want to impact people, I want to change lives, and I'm not doing it for the money. I'm doing it so I can impact people. And I'm just so excited. I am so excited for this next phase. Although it's going to be a slower job, I'm going to be working with elderly people. It's still going to be satisfying because I love seeing progress in people. I love tracking and measuring the results and them getting better. And I'm still going to be training virtually online, but it's going to be to a different degree. And I'm going to be building systems around that. Right now I'm just going on a walk. I guess this is like more of like a baby 75 hard, because I just haven't fully gotten into it. But we're building it step by step. I'm doing my little power list, and I am just doing the best that I can with what I have. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this video wasn't all over the place. It's kind of just for my vlog channel, so it doesn't necessarily have to be polished. But I'll catch you guys in the next vlog. Peace.